Welcome to One Brothas Mind, and I am KD Smooth. Today we will question and challenge popular information and views from a B1 perspective, while we expose the real facts you need. We do this to strengthen your logical, critical, and discerning thinking skills. Because in today's world, hard choices are mandatory and they come with consequences. So you need all the information. And at One Brothas Mind, we do this from a B1 Yeshua the Christ followers perspective. Now, if you're not ready, you better get ready with Katie Smooth at One Brothas Mind. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Katie Smooth coming back at you with a new report. Family, I hope you all are doing well. There's a lot going on. A whole lot going on. Before we get started with this report today, family, be sure, family, if you appreciate our content here at One Brothas Mind, to hit the like button and share this report on all your social media with your peoples. And be sure to be subscribed so that you get the alerts and notifications when we go live or when we upload new content. Now, with that said, family, there's a whole lot going on. In fact, there's some new developments just in the last few hours that I want to share with you today. And it's these. It's the main image on your screen right now. The Crimean bridge attack. There is a bridge in Crimea that connects Crimea to Russia that has just been attacked. Okay, that's the primary image you see. The top section, or the elevated section of this bridge, is the kind of like the train or rail system that's used, and then just below it, as you see falling into the water, is the actual road bridge for cars to travel back and forth between Crimea and Russia. Now, what you need to understand, family, about this bridge, this is the only bridge connecting Crimea and Russia. Okay? And from Russia's perspective, Crimea, or at least the part of Crimea that this bridge connects Russia to, according to the Russian perspective, this is all Russian territory or within Russian territory. But yet, you see it on your screen, there's been an attack. This attack happened today in the last 5 to 7 hours. Just happened. Okay, so many of you may not be aware of this at this time. This is October 28th, Saturday morning, U.S. time, Eastern Standard Time, about 9 a.m. So this happened yesterday over in Russia, approximately about 7 hours ago. Yeah. So to give some more details on this, family, a large explosion has occurred on the Crimean bridge. It's the Kerch Strait Bridge, which connects Russia and Russia-occupied Crimea in Ukraine. The bridge appears to be heavily damaged. What appears to be rail cars on fire on the Crimean bridge, and also significant damage to the road bridge itself. As I mentioned earlier, this bridge was the only land route between Russia and Russian-occupied Crimea. prior to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, or at least, well, let's just go with that. In February, Crimea is a peninsula in Eastern Europe on the northern coast of the Black Sea. It has a population of 2.4 million, okay? And it's made mostly up of ethnic Russians with significant Ukrainian, Crimean, Tatar minorities. Okay, so the part of Crimea where this bridge was connected to was primarily Russian, ethnic Russian population as well. So again, Russia considers this the land where this bridge connects to in Crimea. Russia considers that, especially after this recent annexation that Russia did. Russia considers this all Russian territory now. So now there is an attack inside of Russian territory. Let that set on your spirit. Okay? And if y'all been paying attention, which y'all should have been, what did Putin say was going to happen, or what be the response if there's an attack within Russian territory? Yeah, exactly. Which is why you see the second image on your screen, the potassium iodate tablets. Most, let's say, the U.S., all European countries, Russian, everywhere in Russia, all of these countries are passing out potassium iodate tablets now. And for those that don't know, potassium iodate tablets are a medicine that can help reduce the negative impact or effects of nuclear radiation, or just say radiation in human beings. Yeah, they're literally, that packet you see on your screen is something that's being passed out right now in the U.S., as well as like I said, the actual tablets, they're being passed out all over the world. Dude, get on Google. You can find that easy on Google. And you'll see story after story where they're passing these out now. Why are they passing these tablets out to everybody? Trying to make them available. What is it? I mean, do they know something? Do they know something is about to happen? Now they're saying this is just a safety measure, okay? But you don't put on your seatbelt in your car if you ain't about to drive, right? I mean, it would make no sense to put on your seatbelt and you're not about to drive, right? Family, I pray y'all paying attention to what's going on. And in fact, if you've been paying attention, you should have already gotten you a supply of these potassium iodate tablets. I was blessed enough, just prior to my last report on the Russian, Ukraine, especially the ones where it was announced that the nuclear threat alert had been elevated here in the U.S. I was blessed enough to get some for myself and my family, and I pray you did the same. If you have not, the government is not only saying you should get some, but they're now passing them out all over the world, which is making them hella harder to get a hold of on your own. But that does not mean you still should not be getting you and your family some of these pills. Don't get caught with your pants down. Unprepared, family. If it's not tomorrow, or it may not be tomorrow, ain't no telling if it's going to be next week, a month from now, or whatever. The best plan is to be as prepared as you can. Okay, family? I also provide a significant amount of additional nuclear attack, safety measures and responses in my previous reports on the, actually they're called DEFCON. Go to One Brothas Mind in the playlist and scroll down till you'll see a nuclear explosion on the image. And it'll say DEFCON 1 with a question mark. Definitely check out those videos because I provide, not my advice, scientific advice as to what type of responses and how you need to be prepared for potential nuclear strike. Okay? Now, yeah, they passing them out. I know you ain't trying to pay attention to it. You think it's just, most of y'all just in y'all bed with under the covers, pulling the cover over your head going, oh, the monsters is just going to go away. Family, this stuff ain't going away. It's not going away. They gonna keep playing these stupid games. And you know what happens when you play stupid games? You win stupid prizes. Don't get caught unprepared. You may not be able to have everything you would like to have, but have as much preparedness items and things ready for you and your family as you can. Okay? Now, in addition to this Crimean bridge attacks within Russian territory, a couple more things I want to share with you right quick. Here in the last week, approximately, there's been attacks on the Nord Stream pipelines, the ones that carry the gas from Russia to Germany and on into Europe. They were sabotaged. They were attacked, right? And U.S. media is putting out it was Russia that attacked them, which that don't make a whole lot of sense. Russia doesn't have to blow up their own underwater gas pipelines to turn the gas off. All they got to do is turn the switch off. They don't have to blow them up to do it. But I'm about to show you, I want to show you who others are saying has blown these Nord Stream pipelines up right quick. So give me just a moment. I want to share this with you, family, right quick. Yeah, let's get this in right quick, family. This is some more information, let's just say, from your president about who possibly could have actually blown up those Nord Stream pipelines. Here we go.
Today that Germany will in fact pull the plug on this project if Russia invades Ukraine. And did you discuss what the definition of invasion could be? And then Chancellor Scholz, wenn ich Sie fragen darf,
If I may ask you,
Sie
Chancellor
haben
Scholz,
darüber gesprochen, dass es eine
you
strategische
said there was
Ambiguität
some
geben soll,
strategic
wegen
ambiguity
den
that was
Sanktionen.
needed in
Und,
terms of sanctions.
wollte wissen, ob
I
die
just wanted to know
Sanktionen, die
whether
Sie
the
vorhaben
sanctions
und
you
die
are
EU
envisaging
vorhaben,
and the
die
EU
US
is working on and the
nun
US as
schon
well
fertig geschnürt sind
are
oder ob das noch
already
ausgearbeitet
finished,
wird.
finalized,
Und
or is there
denn
still
in der
work?
Tat
Okay, we're gonna skip just a little bit forward, family. In this same, a little bit forward here. All right, here we go.
First, if Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
how will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
There you have it, family. So who is it? Take a look at your screen. Who do you think sabotaged or blew up the Nord Stream pipeline? Was it Russia? Or what's on your screen? Yeah. So, and this just happened. The pipelines just were attacked here. Hold on, they won't go there yet. The pipelines were just attacked here in the last couple of weeks. So you got the pipelines attacks, you got this Crimean bridge attack that just happened within the last 6-7 hours. Most countries are passing out potassium iodate tablets. I mean, what more? I know a lot of y'all just don't want to watch this stuff and pay attention, but y'all better, man. Okay, keep on playing, keep on thinking fat meat ain't greasy, and these devils are not about to do what they're about to do. Keep on playing. I got something else for you. In addition to this Crimean bridge attack, which just happened, like I said, within the last 6 or 7 hours, in addition to the potassium iodate tablets that are being passed out by the countries, by the US, all over the world, Russia, all over in Europe, in addition to the Nord Stream pipelines being attacked, blowed up, guess what happened just about 5 days ago? Russia has a nuclear bomb carrying submarine called the Poseidon. Okay? This Poseidon, up to about 5 days ago, was parked. And then all of a sudden it disappeared. It was parked where Putin and Russia had it parked at. And it's been sitting there for a long time. And then now, about 5 days ago, it just disappeared. Right? And now it's been spotted out in the oceans. That's what you see. It's been spotted under satellite images out in the oceans. It disappeared from its dock in Russia, and now it's out on the move. Again, family, it's a nuclear-powered, nuclear warhead carrying submarine. The U.S. Navy has described this weapon as an intercontinental nuclear-powered, nuclear-armed autonomous torpedo with incredible range and hard-to-kill performance. In other words, this nuclear-powered submarine can shoot nuclear warhead torpedo. Yes. The Poseidon is capable of traveling for up to 6,000 miles underwater. The force of a 2 megaton or more nuclear bomb. 2 megaton. That's 130 times the size of the bomb that dropped on Hiroshima. That's what's floating around in the ocean now, and it just started. It disappeared just 5 days ago, and now it's being spotted in different locations out here in these ocean streets. Right after the Nord Stream pipeline was attacked, right after you've been seeing reports, the U.S. has been sending all kind of advanced military equipment over to Russia, and they've been beating back, at least according to U.S. reports, Russian forces, destroying all kind of extra stuff with the special technology and missile systems that the U.S. has been providing to the Ukrainian military. Yeah. Family. That size of a nuclear. Let's see here. That size of a nuclear warhead. Let me get my information together here. That size of a nuclear warhead would create a tsunami. Not only you got the actual nuclear detonation areas, y'all seen those nuclear rings in the damaged areas. You have that, but in addition to that, it would create an irradiated tsunami up to 1,600 feet high that would drown coastal cities and leave nuclear waste in ground. Okay? So in addition to the initial nuclear explosion and the damage that does and the radiation that it also would create a tsunami that would affect other areas. In addition to the, man. And if y'all been paying attention, many of y'all heard Putin. It was a translated speech he just gave a few days ago, where in certain parts of his translated speech, he was saying U.S. citizens are not or will not be able to, and I'm paraphrasing here, United States citizens will not be able to sit in their comfortable homes and not be affected or impacted by this. He said in so many words that U.S. streets will burn and be melted. What is that? What do you think that means? So my point is, and Putin has said months ago that if the U.S. goes too far in regards to its help of Ukraine, that he would deploy nukes, right? Months ago. And he's just confirming it again, basically. But there's a lot of movement going on right now, which is why they're handing out potassium iodine tablets. Okay? So let's just speculate, if Putin does do a nuclear attack, Where might that attack be? Will it be in Ukraine? Will it be around the Germany area or some part of Europe? Or will he actually go for right here in the good old US of A somewhere? Especially with this submarine that's on your screen, the Poseidon. That's no problem. The reach is not a problem. Y'all better start paying attention, man. Man. Get you some potassium iodine pills. Go watch the other DEFCON reports at One Brothas Mind. I share extensive nuclear attack preparation, information and what to do if it occurs. At least familiarize yourself. At the very least, family. Okay? There's a whole lot going on. Do not get caught with your pants down, because most of y'all gonna sit around and keep playing these games, and then boom, your mainstream media gonna say there's been an explosion off the East Coast or West Coast or southern coast or whatever. There's unconfirmed reports. And the mainstream media, they're going to be scared to say it has been or is believed to be a nuclear explosion or attack. It's going to take them a long time before they say that, if it were to happen. Which that's going to mess up that's going to shorten your response time. Unless you are really got good information sources out here in these internet streets, where you can get the potential information a whole lot faster. And as I said before, the issue of if there's a nuclear attack somewhere, the issue is going to be where did it occur, because that's going to determine everything for you and for me. What type of response do we need to have? Okay. Again, y'all, you see it on your screen. There's a whole lot of extra going on right now. Whole lot extra. I just wanted to do a quick report, family, to get you up to speed, especially with this Crimean bridge attack. That is literally inside of Russian territory. Inside of Russia, basically, is how Putin feels. So the question is, what will be Russia's response? What will be Putin's response? You better stay tuned. You better have at the very least, a variety of information and news sources, local, national, international, social media. You better have them all and be watching them. Because if not, y'all help you. Okay, family, that's all I wanted to do, is just give this quick update. Y'all let me know what y'all think on this report in the comments. What are y'all hearing, seeing? Drop it in the comments, man. We all need to keep up with this information and what's going on, so we know how to respond, in the best way that we can for our safety. Okay? And remember, hit the like button, man, if you appreciate this content, and share this report on all your social media. YouTube, they still have us on the shadow ban. They had us on the shadow ban day one. I kind of knew they would, because One Brothas Mind, we put out the information and facts you need. And YouTube and the other social media places, they hate it. They don't want this information to be get out, but we can get around their shadow ban by you sharing this information, this report on all your social media with your peoples. They can't stop you from sharing the information. So that's why we really appreciate when you share our reports. That's it, family. Again, let's chop it up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think on this. And this concludes this broadcast from One Brothas Mind. And we thank you for joining us. And as a part of the new Black media, B1 choices are mandatory. And being on code is required. But never fear, Yeshua the Christ is with you always. Shalom.